This guy can do it all. He throws it to Mark Williams. The coaches told us he could be the impact player of this game, because when Boston College stacks the box, it goes one-on-one. They've got to be able to hit the deep ball to score against man coverage.
Well, they review this play, and now we get the whistle.
The rolling on the field of a completed pass is under further review.
So you can understand why they would want to take a second look at this. Tom Zamorski is our replay official. Samuel Dudich is our communicator, and they will get a second look at this. Watch the ball, obviously, when Williams is going down to the ground. Is there movement? Remember that the ruling on the field was a completed catch, so if there's no indisputable video evidence to overturn the catch, then this will stand, and it'll be 1st and goal. I don't see anything indisputable to overturn it right now.
Sure looks like a catch for me, unless you're a Boston College fan.
Understandable.
The Boston College coaches would say it hit the ground and moved a little bit, but I don't think so.
Do you survive the hit to the ground? Obviously, do you have possession of the football, and do you maintain that possession through the hit to the ground? That might have been our best look at it. They do put the replays up on the video boards here at Alumni Stadium, so naturally the fans will react as they will.
After further review, the rolling on the field stands. 1st down.
That means no indisputable video evidence to overturn the catch.
It's funny, on the video replay, all the Clemson fans says it's a catch. All the Boston College fans said he dropped it.
Of course,
the ground knocked it loose.
That ends up being the longest pass play of the season for Clemson at 50 yards after the drive where they had the longest rush of their season so far.
It's where they're so hard to defend. You got Gallman inside. You got Deshaun Watson running and throwing, but he can also throw it deep.
And now they spread it out with Watson in the empty, set for a draw play. And trying to outrun the Boston College defense to the pylon. He will for a touchdown. A penalty marker is thrown. If it stands, it would be Watson's first rushing touchdown this season.
Legal block in the back. During the run. Number 8 offense. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
Deion Kane will negate the touchdown. The block in the back. Sophomore out of Tampa. There is a bit of a short-handedness to the wide receiving core. Hunter Renfro is still out, dealing with that broken bone in his right hand. He injured against Troy. But you still have so many weapons in Williams and Scott, McLeod and Kane, and Jordan Leggett at tight end last week got involved heavily against Louisville. So all those weapons that you were talking about, Mac, they're there and that's it.
They are there, and they're 2 deep and 3 deep, and that's frustrating for Boston College because they had the quarterback draw.
The illegal block in the back penalty occurred in the end zone. The enforcement will be 10 yards from the goal line. 1st down.
They had it defensed perfectly. They were in perfect position. They had him boxed in. He still jumps out and scores.
So you see 8 in white just kind of shoving. It was a pretty light one, but there was contact with Isaac Yaida, the cornerback, who was trying to get to the end. So Kane gets tagged with that penalty.
Just leave him alone. That quarterback's going to score anyway.
Yeah. So it is Watson on the keep. And good rally to the ball on the perimeter by John Johnson and Harold Landry. 2 guys that I think are going to be incredibly important for BC's defense on the edge.
Yeah, these 2 guys are both NFL guys. Landry's the best pass rusher. He's very athletic. And Johnson's one of the best defensive backs in the ACC. These guys are well coached. You can see why they're number 1 in the country.
On the 4-man rush, Watson to the end zone for Leggett, incomplete. Trying to get more involvement from Jordan Leggett, who was so crucial in the final minutes of that game against Louisville last week. 3rd down and goal.
Trying to match him up against Milano inside. 2 really good football players. He has him beat inside, and the ball goes too high. Deshaun's got to get it down. Had a chance to have a touchdown there. Again, after an emotional game, you're just a little bit off on offense. That's why you got to play so good on defense and let your offense wake up a little bit.
It is a crucial 3rd and goal here in the 1st quarter. Watson to Williams, and it is Tua! Touchdown Clemson, Mike Williams bringing it down. 6'3", 225-pound Williams reaching high over Gabriel McCleary.
Really good play call. Little slant and go. It's a double move. He fakes it to him, throws it up high, get it to the eyes or above in the goal line. Williams jumps over McCleary for the score. Good play call, better execution.
So Greg Hugel is on for the extra point. A hold to the field goal would have been huge for Clemson to keep it potentially a 7-point game. Instead, it is now a 2-score game and an 11-point lead. And Mike Williams was the star of the drive, the longest pass play of the season on a full extension grab. And then on the fade route with the double move, reaching over the top to snare it. Mike Will made it, a touchdown, and it's 14-3.